Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Whelan. My pronouns are he, him, and I am the host of Theater of the Mind Players, your friendly local actual play show.
Claps!
We are playing a season of Planegea, which is from Atlas Games. Planegea is their 5e setting that is a world of kinetic action, primordial horror, and mystic wonder that is set in a world before history where magic is still being born and tales are still being told. If you want to see the beginning of our tale, you should go all the way back to episode 1 of this season and check it out. That episode is actually our session 0, where we create the characters that we're using to play Planegea, with the next episode being the first step into the world. But before we get into our back into our story, I want to take a quick moment to have everybody introduce themselves, who they are, and what they're playing, because a lot of the character types in Planegea are not the usual thing you might see in a 5e game. So, without further ado, let's introduce our first mind player.
Hi, I'm Tawny Thompson, she, hers, and I am playing Pinecone, the Dreas Monk.
Let's move to our next mind player.
Hi, my name is Ethan Eichstedt Anderson, he, him, and I am playing Swadorr the Conquered, who was taken over by an ooze and now is a half-ooze rogue.
Named Damp.
Named Damp.
Damp. I don't trust you at all anymore.
Maybe I should have done you last. Oh, well. Let's move on to our next mind player.
Hi, my name's Sarah Babe, she, they, and I am playing Ioku, who is a starling spellskin.
Let's move on to our next mind player.
Hi there, I'm Jordan Fishburne, she, her, and I am playing Inktail, the Saurian Hammertail Barbarian.
And last but certainly not least, our final mind player.
Hello, my name is Tony Cheek, he, him. I am playing Gorm, the rock dwarf Twilight Cleric.
Now, when we last left our clan, they were having a tense standoff with a group of raiders led by a Saurian by the name of Cutwing. The Saurian had gotten his name because Inktail had cut his wing. But while most of the clan was at the bottom of a strangely affected waterfall, having a tense standoff, Damph was creeping around on top to try and find a better vantage point when he was seen by one of the members of the gang, who recognized him as Swadorr the Unconquerable, and who seemed to be very, very excited to meet this person. So, Damph, what are you doing? Come on, we have to...
Beside betraying us all.
He's not betraying us, we're just finally getting backstory to his body.
Corpse?
Do you know how oozes work?
No? Should I?
I don't know. Because you see, the unconquerable Swadorr must have been conquered. Because I am here as in his body to help this situation. And I glorp.
How are you glorping him?
I basically just want to, like, melt a bit and then come back.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna, like, glorp your hand.
Yeah. That's no. Well,
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Sleep.
okay, so what is your intent here? What are you trying to get him to do? Are you trying to
I'm trying
shock him? Are you trying to...
I'm trying to explain the fact that I don't have any idea what he's talking about.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check. I'm going to say because you glorped. Go ahead and take advantage on that.
Well, of my 2 rolls, the highest was a 5.
Oh boy. You didn't glorp very well.
You florped your glorp.
Don't florp the glorp.
I feel like that's a catchline just of 80s board game that like
That's
I florped my glorp.
yeah. Avoid the noid.
Right. I can help you. You're obviously possessed by some kind of demon or creature. Just come with me. And he turns to run down the path to get help from the rest of his raiding crew. What do you do?
I'm going to yell over the edge. Damp on side quest, and then follow.
I don't think anybody understood what your code phrase was.
I believe I heard the gods.
I think I understand what the word quest means, and if it's a side thing,
I'm not a starling.
he's just running around somewhere.
One of Cutwing's ape riders comes running down the path and is like, Sir! You're not gonna believe it! You know who I just met up there? I met Swadorr the Unconquerable!
Do they all turn to the guy who's yelling?
Yeah.
I would like to slowly back away and swim.
So there'll be a stealth check. I like her. You're like, ha! Oh, no.
Just kidding.
Ha!
Ooh, come on, baby.
You know the tree muscles. Gotta get the sap moving in the morning.
17.
Anybody who hears Swadorr the Unconquerable, go ahead and give me a history check.
17.
Dirty 20.
6.
16.
All right. So 13, 16, dirty 20,
Yeah.
17. Even better. You know the name Swadorr the Unconquerable. He is very well known for seeing his enemies crushed before him, hearing the lamentations of their women, and clan fires are aglow with tales of his exploits throughout all of Planegea.
Swadorr is not a good person, as I am given to understand, and maybe we should run.
Do you come down the path after him?
Yeah.
Do I understand that? Hey, Ethan, how much do we know about you?
And ooze.
His name is Damp.
Is that all that we know?
That's all I know.
That's all he knows. Yeah.
You never said anything about taking over anybody's body. You just woke up and that's all that you know.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. From what I understand,
They basically become
is-
awakened.
They don't like absorb the person. They just sort of skin suit them.
Because I know.
They basically they can
Sugar
have
water.
flashbacks
Yeah.
and they get a few proficiencies from whatever they did before, but they don't really have like clear memories of
Imagine how
anything.
cool you could have been if you had just taken over this dude for real.
Damp, you should run away. There's a very bad person following you.
Cutwing sees you and says and exclaims, "By the balls of Nod, it is Swadorr."
Who are they talking about?
I think they're talking about me.
No, but your name is Damp.
Oh, it's not? I thought it was damp.
It's DAMNP.
It's one of Ethan's names.
Like Keef.
Yeah,
Keith.
Keith. Damp.
We're just used to it ending in a.
I do miss Keith.
He's just trying to clean his mustache every time that he says his character's name. You know him?
Yes, he's part of our crew.
Wait, he's part of your crew?
We're tight, like,
Shouldn't you be part of his crew?
I do believe I said the word our, as in a collective.
Don't look at me. My ass is swimming away.
Oh, right, that's right.
We're like a co-op.
yeah.
We're like a caveman democracy, a caveocracy.
We all pay in and
Cutwing like walks up to you and his ape lieutenant.
I also stand close to Damp.
So what's the latest known history of my goings?
I don't know. Give me a history check.
I was asking him
Oh,
if he knows.
like I want to check if you know what the story is.
What's the last thing you heard about me?
Yeah, that's true.
What have they been saying about me out there?
Give me a persuasion check. Target is 12.
18.
Well, it's been a while since anyone's seen you. Last I heard, you were asking about the Temple of the Woolly Unicorn. What'd you find there?
I think a lot of water. It was quite damp.
No treasure? No magic?
None that's on me.
You gamble it all away like you usually do?
Maybe? I appear to have lost it, along with sections of my memory.
So how did you get together with these fools?
I would think you would call it a coinky-dink.
And thus the first coincidence was born. What do you mean?
I stumbled out of that cave, temple, unicorn, woolies, and ran into him. Well, part of him.
Which part?
That,
Gorm is still hidden in the cave.
Yeah, Gorm is-
For
oh.
reference.
oh,
Never mind.
I ran into the tracks of individuals, followed them until it led up to this crew.
So do you know where the Temple of the Woolly Unicorn is?
I suppose you'll never know.
Can I lie?
Yes.
Is there in game an area that is inhospitable and hard to reach, or can I just
Send
make
him
one
back
up?
to the graveyard, the boneyard.
there is a
A
lot of places that are inhospitable and hard to reach.
Okay. Like how about like an annoying place to get? Like
So like the plane of bad cell service,
Well,
or
I'm
like
So, like
thinking-
Menominee Falls.
well, they can fly, so I'm thinking like something where they'd be forced to go on foot for whatever reason. So someplace
cave.
like stormy
A cavern.
to
the
get
Misty
there.
Mountains.
So
the Tower of Four Winds or some bullshit like that.
You could also say this is the river that leads you there. He's got to ride it.
Well, if they get, but they're not going to jump
into
in
the boat, they're
cursed
just gonna
part.
follow
They're-
it on
yeah.
their
We'll start at the bottom of the waterfall and just walk our way up.
from
What's it-
where Damp, as we now call him, found us. He had traveled directly south.
Wait.
From the
if
tower
we
of
tell
the-
you, you have to tell us something.
That's
Like what?
fair, Pinecone.
Whatever we want to know.
I want to know
Why is the sky blue?
where you're supposed to be delivering these starlings to collect your payment.
Good question.
Fuck all y'all. I'm not gonna get captured.
I'm trying to find out more information, Sarah.
I know.
We're not going to let it happen. We might pretend that we captured you and deliver you to get the drop on somebody.
They might have to pull the Wookiee, but you know.
Not a Wookiee.
Maybe we can just throw dust at Damp, because he'll probably keep it in the oozy part to make it... like, to make him glitter so we could pass him off as a starling.
I was just imagining pocket sand.
Yeah, same way.
No, I was following you. I got you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Just getting my dandruff.
I think what I want to do here is a group check.
Okay.
You get to pick whether it is like persuasion, deception, some sort of social thing to basically try to convince him to trade this information.
Intimidation is what I'm going to go with, but how are you guys feeling?
Your target number is going to be 14.
Well, I've been waiting for the right moment to do this, but it hasn't really come up. But now it seems like it might work. I was going to use thaumaturgy to either, like, make your voice louder, or make something you do, like if you stomp, make the ground shake, or make, like, a lightning bolt, like, at the right moment. Like, I was trying to enhance something you did to help intimidation, so I don't know if that would help you reach 14.
I'm going to have them make a save against that using your spell save. If it fails, if it succeeds, Jordan will get advantage on her intimidation rolls. If it fails, it's going to give away your position, and they'll probably come and like haul you out.
Okay.
So what is your spell save? It's 13. So it's
My
8 plus your proficiency, which is 10, plus your wisdom.
my wisdom DC is 12.
Okay, so they got to hit a 12. So I guess we'll start with you. Go ahead and make an intimidation roll with advantage.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Inktail relaxes her axe enough to stamp it onto the ground like a staff, still holding the handle. And that is a 19.
Okay, that is 1 success. You need 3.
So yeah, when
So-
you stamp the ground.
Yeah, actually,
I like to think of like little rocks going.
I guess I'll go with deception, and just on my line of like, well, if we tell you, you have to tell us something. 18.
All right. So who wants to be the first fail? Come on.
I will be.
I'm not there, so we're not going to fail.
You can, if you want to make your stealth check, if you make it at a 14, you have sufficiently like swum away that for like distance yourself enough that I'm saying if you want to make this roll.
Well, I rolled stealth before and it was a 17.
Oh, okay. I said it. I'm not gonna be like, nah, because I want you guys to know this information anyway. But really, the check is to see whether or not the Cutwing then decides to like Lando Calrissian you once you get to where he suggests that you go. Anyway, we're supposed to deliver the hearts to the Snow Lord.
Fuck.
He sounds cold.
Well, it is.
Beating or unbeating?
I mean, how do you keep them beating?
You take them there alive?
From what I understand, they pay more if they're alive, but they still will take the heart if you just bring them the heart.
A deal's a deal. We found who we now know as Damp as he was heading south when we were heading north at the Tower of the Four Winds.
So that's where the Temple of the Woolly Unicorn is. By the Tower of the Fourth Winds?
Yes.
Wow. Look, boys, it sounds like we have some place to go after the party.
There's a party?
Yeah. The Snow Lord is calling a general truce for every raider, for every band of raiders on the continent. Apparently, he has some kind of big plan he wants to talk about.
That feels like it would be a lot of raiders.
Yeah, but that's all within his within his palace, and he's guaranteed safety. Because if you piss off the Snow Lord, well, you go north and you don't come back.
That'll be conveniently close to where you need to go next, then.
I mean, we could ride together, so long as you stay in front of me.
Does that make us one clan, or are we two separate clans traveling together?
Oh no, we're still very separate. We're not. We can't do that.
I think you'll have that advantage anyway, since you'll be in the air, I'm assuming.
We can. I mean, you could ride with us in the air. That's going to be a lot easier than walking all the way to the palace.
I'm going to try to make a Jordan decision here of...
How do we do it without giving away?
Well, here's the thing. If
Yeah.
we... Okay, party talk. If we bring Ioku there with them...
Mm-hmm.
They're
We get
going-
a higher percentage of the payout.
Correct.
We're hand delivering
Sarah's like,
Ioku to people that directly want her heart.
I'm swimming.
We can't leave Stompy behind. He can't fly. He's too big.
They don't
Ioku
have
could take care of him.
Uau.
No.
Oh no. I feel like here's the crux of what I consider the issue.
Have any of you assholes even noticed I'm gone yet?
We haven't made a check for it, but I
Okay.
assume that I clocked that you left.
I'm also in a cave right now.
I assumed that I clocked that you left, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, I'm
to draw
assuming they at
attention
least
to
know
it.
you're hiding, if not like elsewhere.
Don't know where you're at,
Yeah.
but know you are at.
I'm fucking gone.
Yeah, my passive perception does not beat that 17 stealth check.
I will also say that just because there is this bounty out there doesn't mean that like everybody that is like, if Cutwing is correct, and you know the Snow Lord has basically opened up the palace gates, that there have got to be starlings that are part of various clans who are there and aren't going to get jumped while they're there unless they're already brought as prisoners.
Yeah, because there's a truce.
Because there's a truce.
Unless the truce is a trap.
Well, as far as I know, they still don't know that I'm here. And there's various things I could do. Like, I could follow you guys with Stompy.
So the thought I had was, because he is a raider, and you are a raider, that in a world that is dangerous and deadly, there is always going to be at least one thing that you cannot break, or else you're ostracized. So would you be able to stake your promise on that? Like, the promise of tooth and claw, you will keep your teeth and claws unbared as you travel, because blah, blah, blah.
What
and
if
as both Saurians too, there's probably
what if you exchange weapons?
Ooh.
Oh.
know?
Okay, I feel better about that.
Like that is the unbreakable, like the
if you break this, nobody
like,
trusts you.
Yeah, like if you have exchanged weapons, you will not attack each other until you give them back.
Mm-hmm.
I will never kill you with your own weapon.
Right.
Yeah,
that feels
Brad.
very
That's cool.
barbarian-y.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah. I feel like Jordan would, but Ingtail's better.
Like Jordan's a shifty motherfucker.
The poetic justice besides on murdering somebody with their own.
I get it.
But yeah, I got you.
I feel like with Cutwing,
Yeah.
you wouldn't. But if it was Red Tooth,
Oh yeah.
you'd be like, "Hey, thanks."
I go to sleep every night thinking about killing Red Tooth,
Right.
so that's definitely the deal. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you're going to travel with Cutwing.
Cutwing.
Okay.
Yes.
Fast
So
travel?
then I assume I reveal myself.
We can play it out.
Gross, Tony.
I said reveal, not expose.
Hey, this is Planegea time. This is probably normal. That's probably
Yeah,
normal.
there's tongues everywhere. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm still swimming.
I
Well, then they're probably gonna go find you.
we'll find you.
I'm gonna make this difficult. I'm sorry.
I think we'll accept your offer, Cutwing. And I say, if we trade arms.
The trade of blades, you say?
I do.
Like, I feel like because his wings or his wing has been cut, he almost wears them like a top coat, like
That's awesome.
like a pirate, captain.
Gargoyle.
Like a cape.
Yeah, like gargoyles, like fucking gargoyles. And he pulls out his bone dagger. So how does the ritual of how does the trade of blade goes? Like, how do you think it goes? Like, let's figure out what this ritual looks like.
You both stand back. You both, as hard as you can, throw them at each other.
Honestly,
You leave your blood on your blade before you hand it to him.
what, Sarah?
Blood on the blade before you hand it to them, but you lay it down, handle toward
hilt,
hilt to whatever
the hilt towards my hand.
yeah, what she said. Toward the other, and then reach for their weapon with your,
Non-cut
Offhand.
hand. Yeah.
and then you say, "So slay we all."
So slay we all. I really like that. I really
I'll allow
like
it.
that. Okay. He reaches for his bone dagger. I slide my cool little dinosaur hand across one edge of the great axe. Grab just the top of the butt and lay it on the ground.
He cuts his arm with the bone dagger.
Slips, cuts his other wing.
Damn it!
I'm sorry.
Now I've cut wings. Lays it down. Oh, I think you both lay him down. You step back, and then you kind of do like a rotating dance kind of a thing, where you don't just like grab the thing. Like, I feel like it adds just a little more ritual flavor to it.
Because it also puts you with their group
Right.
when you do the acceptance.
Yeah, anthropology, motherfuckers. All right.
I look at it and I go, where the fuck am I going to put this tiny dagger?
this little dink ass dagger.
I like put it in between two of like the straps on
Your armor.
not my armor because I don't have it.
Leather.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Barbarian strappy thing.
Yeah.
You put it in your purse.
Oh yeah, I have like a weird bandolier thing. I'll like put it in there.
I'll put it in my dagger purse.
What, you don't have a dagger purse?
No, I have a cool cloak. That's how you get the dagger purse or the cool cloak. You don't get both.
Where does Cutwing put my giant great axe?
He gives it to his like strongest ape dude.
Okay, fair
He's
enough.
like, don't drop this.
Yeah, he knows the importance of it,
Yeah.
so that's fair. All right. Gorm.
He's like, don't drop this, or I will let her stab you as many times as she wants.
And I stop counting after a while.
I will let her stab you many times. Many.
That's many many's.
Gorm, we're safe and in an alliance. Does anybody know where Ioku went?
I thought I saw her in the Knot River, but that was many ago.
So, how do we get you back to the group here?
Were you like watching, or were you just
Just
going?
like, I'm out.
No, my ass is going.
Could I
You
use
want to take my goddamn heart?
could I use my step of my tree step?
Oh yeah, that sounds great. Or you just misty step.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you get out of the river, you're like,
And I walk up to a tree and I touch it, and then I transport myself to a tree near her.
oh yeah.
Hello, friend.
Why do you do that?
Well, there was a tree, and so I put myself into this tree.
What, is it not dangerous anymore?
The tree?
No, are they not going to kill me and take my heart?
Oh yeah, no. There's like what was the word they used? A truce?
What?
And so then Inktail did like a weird mating ritual. It reminded me of birds.
What?
And then we're gonna travel with them.
This is what happens when you send the person with 0 human score to explain human.
They did a weird
things.
mating ritual and then they swapped bodily fluid.
To the other not human. That's so perfectly accurate. Oh my god.
I don't. Is that they? What?
Yeah, it was like
Is
a
that
weird mating ritual. There was
There was liquid all
there was liquid everywhere.
The what?
Everybody
That-
wants.
Would you like to go back? I can bring you through the tree with me.
I what?
Have you
I-
ever traveled by tree?
All right, let's go.
It's very pleasant. I grab her shoulder and bring her through the tree. with me.
It is not pleasant.
I was gonna say.
This is terrifying.
I found Ioku and I told her about your mating ritual.
Hold on. I want to think about if I want to make it weird.
Yeah, let's make it weird.
Oh no.
It's not already weird.
Make it weird.
Okay.
Make it weird.
Something happens.
Great.
For the first time ever that you have traveled by tree with someone else, you lose your grip on them.
Did I leave her in a tree?
You done messed up, Ron.
You leafed them.
You leaved her in the tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make like a tree and get out of here.
For a moment, after Pinecone walks into this space between spaces that she uses, you find yourself someplace that you never thought you would see again. The Sea of Stars.
What?
At least that's what you realize it is after a moment, because there's something wrong with it. The stars are all gone. You take a moment to take this all in, because normally even the stars who have, like, even after the great dance where the stars spin and whirl with each other to figure out who will be the sun the next day, like, they're still there, they're just kind of resting or like sleepy or tired. But It is a blank, starless sky looking down on Planegea, and you start to hear the chants. One by one, as the stars wink back into existence that help you understand where you are. The chants of "All hail she who rises. All hail she who rises." And every star that blinks back into existence during this adds their voice to the chorus.
Who is she?
One by one, they start to swirl. And they come together in the form that you think that Pinecone was describing in her vision. This burning, bright form. And finally, the face starts to come into focus. And then you feel Pinecone's grip back on your arm.
No, no!
And you are pulled back into the mortal realm of Planegea.
No! I was seeing her. She was there, the stars were gone, and then they all started chanting, "All hail she who rises," and it was forming, and
One-
I can't go back.
One thing you were sure of, she was smiling.
I have to go back. I have to find... They absorbed everyone.
But you shouldn't have seen anything. We were just in a tree.
No, I was in the sea of stars, and it was dark, and then everyone came back, and then they all formed this blinding light of being, and she was smiling. Oh my god.
I found her?
Yeah,
She ate the stars.
Who's she?
She who rises.
But you saw her, so who is she?
I don't know. Just her smile.
And that is where we will end our tale for tonight. Join us again next week for our continuing exploration of the world of Planegea. But until then, for all of us here at Theater of the Mind Players, this is Rob Whelan saying, just repeat to yourself, it's only a game. I should really just relax.
Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.